When a simple bus stop turns into a life-threatening obstacle course, you know something has to change. Today we're tackling not just one, but two different bus stops that have been completely neglected, and they're forcing people to have to step in the street to catch a ride. This first stop is extremely overgrown, and the plants have gotten so tall that the drivers can't even see people that are waiting on the sidewalk. This is an extreme safety hazard, and you already know what that means. We can't have that here, so let's go ahead and get it cleaned up. I honestly can't believe how big some of these plants really got just breaking through the concrete. We do have a couple trees that are mixed in, but most of this is just called giant ragweed, and it is completely taken over.
So I went ahead and came over here to get a drink of water, realized I forgot to hit record. So this is where we're at right now. I was actually using loppers to cut down a lot of these plants that have trunks so thick that I know that my weed eater isn't going to be able to handle it.
I actually went out to film this on my birthday, and when I came home, my wife had actually made my favorite dinner, so I got to take a shower and spend the rest of the evening with my family.
convinced that every single one of these cleanups is gonna have a lesson for me to learn. I drove over 30 minutes to go clean up this sidewalk, and of course I left my gloves and mask at the house. So I guess we have a lesson learned, because I'm not gonna make that mistake again. I have extra gloves and masks in the truck just in case. I am glad that there's a sidewalk here, but I honestly can't believe that somebody thought it was a good idea to put one this close to a major road. I really was on edge just trying to keep an eye out for traffic that was just zooming by.
The camera is really just overheating, and we're gonna go ahead and spray the stumps off camera just to kill them, because they're so big and it's like in the concrete, we're not gonna get it all out. The restaurant is responsible for maintaining this bus stop, but unfortunately, they went out of business. This bus stop is completely overtaken by a bunch of grass burrs, and it's gotten so bad that they're actually blocking access to the fire hydrant. In addition to this, the rain we got a few weeks ago has caused a bunch of the plants to sprout in the cracks of the concrete and even into the asphalt parking lot. This is definitely a safety hazard, and you know what that means. We can't have that here, so let's go ahead and get it cleaned up.
We're about to hear from somebody that's actually using the bus stop. I'm gonna go ahead and put some subtitles on just because the audio on his end isn't the greatest. And so if you know how to fix that, I'd really appreciate it if you'd let me know in the comments.
Do you want a water? Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
I was just wondering if this stop always looked like this or if it's been normally maintained.
Straight road. You done there clean?
Well, I just cleaned it.
Clean it up?
Yeah, over there, and now I'm starting over here. We're gonna go ahead and break this area down into sections just so that way we're not in his way while he's waiting to use the bus stop. Came over to the truck to get a drink, and I just wanted to let you know the reason why the sun seems to already be going down is because, once again, I didn't get to do this on my day off. So we're actually doing this after work again, and so we're racing to see if we can get done before the sun sets. For safety reasons, I'm not going in the street to get that edge cleaned up real good. Honestly, I think the string trimmer is good enough. Also, what we're gonna do with all of the stuff that's growing here in the parking lot and on the concrete is we're gonna knock everything down, and then tomorrow I'm gonna come and spray it just to sterilize the ground. Because honestly, you should look at this. As you can see here, if I can get this to focus real good, this is nothing but a bunch of grass burrs.
These grass burrs actually decided they were gonna ruin my day. My pants were completely covered in them, and unfortunately, I didn't see the ones that were stuck in the back. Well, at least that was until I sat down in the truck. I guess that really is a pain in the butt, huh?